Hello everyone. A lot of you asked me how did I color my black hair red without the use of bleach. And here is a video for you all, but I would like to apologize for the quality of the video. I'm really sorry. So getting right in the video, you would be needing a 30% volume developer, your hair color, your foil, hair serum, a non-metallic mixing bowl and a brush, and a pair of gloves. So first of all, I would be using some serum on my hair. My hair is really frizzy and it helps me to get a control over my hair. Also wear something that you don't mind staining and you know cover up everything which would come in contact with the dyed hair. I'm mixing up my color and my developer in 1:1 ratio and tying up my hair like this, which actually separates the hair which is exposed when I tie my hair up and the hair which hides the hair which is now falling loose on my shoulders. What it does is when I tie my hair up, if I don't color it up to my ear level, it would show off some black patches, and that's not how I want my color to be. So I'm not going to color it on my chin level, which would ultimately be the main outcome of our coloring, but here I would be taking the color all the way up to my ear level. This is the level of the color which would be your final output, and this is the level of the color which we would be working right now. I hope that makes sense to you. So I'm using my hands, and you can obviously use only a brush, but I am a bit lazy person, I would say. I don't like going into time consuming things. I did not section off my hair here. And I think it's best to work this way because it's supposed to look a bit messy and not all pre-calculated. Make sure that you use some Vaseline on your hair, on your ears right now at this stage, because I ended up with some blushing ears at the end of the day and I had to carry those ears everywhere I went for at least a week because these stains, they did not leave me any day before that. Talking about the color I'm using Schwarzkopf Igora L89, which is basically a red color which has violet undertones to it, because I think that is the color which suits my skin tone along with the range of skin tones Indian ladies are like majority of the Indian women's have, and it's a versatile color. It suits me, it suits my sister who is actually fairer than me, then I think it would suit anyone. The other color, if you would want to go on a brighter red color, it would be L88 in the same igora range. I got this from Flipkart and it's also available on Jabong, but I don't think it's available on Amazon, but I'm not sure of it. The developer I'm using is Streak's Professional 30% volume developer. Any 30% volume developer would do, but I'm basically using this one. The reason why most of us do not get the desired hair color is because we just buy the box hair colors which we get at the stores and just slap it on your hair and just pray for a miracle to happen. That's not happening because the colors which we get from the local drugstores are mostly packed with a 10% volume developer. Such developers do not lift the color of your hair, the natural hair color you have. It's only suitable for someone who wants to apply color for their gray coverage, or they have a very light color, something close to ash blonde. But it's definitely not working for you if you're having a darker hair color like mine. You would want to use a developer which is high in its ratios. And what bleaching does to your hair is it strips off the original hair color you have so that the other hair color could be deposited on your hair. But when it strips off your original hair color, it also strips off these the fibers, the important protection oils and everything from your hair. And if you're not a professional, I would suggest you to just not do it, which I suppose you're not, and that's the reason you're watching my video right now. Because my hairdresser, she just told me said so bad her hairs came out in their hands, and I'm not ready for that kind of mental trauma. Okay, so the developer I'm using is 30% volume developer, which what it does is it lifts up my original hair color and also deposits the new hair color which I am applying right now, which in simpler words I would put as bleaching and coloring all at the same time, but it's not as harsh as your bleaching would be. And yep, you also get this developer in a 40% ratio, but I suggest you not to use it because they're pretty harsh on your hair and I don't think you would want that. If had I used 40% developer, it would have been much more brighter, much more lively, but I am not in for that kind of risk. Also read some instructions that come in the instructions leaflet inside your box. It's really important. Mine says it needs heat to formulate. Okay, so right now I would be going in for the chin level hair color, which would be showing up when I open my hair, which is 9 out of 10 times I go out of my house. So, yep, coloring it only from chin level to down. And my color says, the instruction box said that after 20 minutes you can go in for a second round of color, a second coat of color. So that's what I'm going to do. And later on, I'm also going to um, tie this up in the foil because, and yes, I'm going to look ridiculous later on, and that's the reason I'm doing all the talking right now because I would be fast forwarding it. Sorry for that. And yep, and it also needs some heat for developing. That's what my color says. I do not know what your would say. So please read carefully before you do anything. And after that, I would shampoo my hair, and I have the photographs coming up, which is being clicked when my hair is still a bit wet, and that's the reason it's not looking very vibrant. But once I go out in the sunlight, it looks really vibrant, and as the time goes on, it's going to, look much better on you. Just give it a little time. Do not panic. So that's how I colored my hair red violet at home without the use of bleach, and it was really economic for me and also less time consuming. Thanks for watching. Please follow me on my social networking sites, which I will be putting a link down below. Thanks.